Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a home DIY video. This is going to be on how to make tassels. This is a very simple how-to. Tassels are great. You can use them for home decorations, jewelry, clothing, blankets, pretty much anything. I will be making another project that will be using them as well, so please stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's get started. Starting with materials, you're going to need yarn, string, or rope. You can use this for 3 different colors. The strings and also the string for attachment and the strings holding it together can all be 3 different colors. I'm just using something very simple here. The one I'm using is from Yarn Inspirations. It's the Karen Cotton Cakes. So this is just like a nice light gray. For wrapping the yarn, I'm using this card holder right here. For the object, you just want to determine how long your tassel is going to be. So for me, I kind of wanted something this long. So if you actually place it next to the tassel, you can see what I mean, but it's going to determine how long it is. I'm also going to do a different tassel with something different. So I'm going to use my phone instead to show you guys how long it'll be if you change the object to a longer object. And then the last item needed is just going to be some scissors. I'm just using my trusty gold scissors here. To get started, I'm going to wrap this yarn around my item, which is the card holder here. The side of the card holder facing towards me is going to be the base of the tassel. So the loose end of the string is also going to be facing towards me, as well as the end after I have wrapped it. I'm going to wrap around the item about 50 times, and the last time I'm wrapping, I'm also going to cut the ending towards me as well. After I wrap it around 50 times, I'm going to cut the end by holding the edge here and taking a scissors to cut it onto the base. Again, I am cutting it on the side that's going to be the base of the tassel. Next, I'm going to cut another piece of yarn. This piece is going to be the string that holds the tassel. So based on what project you're doing, you can make this longer or shorter. This piece of yarn is going to be stuck through all of the loops that you made around your object. You can do this on the top or on the side. For me, since the card holder has these slots on the top, I'm actually going to stick it through the top here. It's pretty simple. If you have a tighter object, you might want to kind of pull on all of them up a little bit. You can also use a sewing needle if you want to pull it through that way as well. However, I'm just going to stick it right through the edges on top. Once it's pulled through, go ahead and tie 1 knot over. So we're not going to do a double knot, just 1 knot. Do not do the double knot yet, just because if you do a double knot now, once you take the rope off, it might not be tight enough and your tassel will come apart. Once the first knot is tied, go ahead and pull the ropes off of the object. Once it's off of the objects, tie the knot a little bit tighter and secure it with a second knot to double knot it. Once the yarn is tied, stick the scissors through the loops created, and holding onto the yarn, pull it tightly while you cut the yarn. That will give you a nice even cut, and that should leave you with something that looks a lot more like a tassel. To create the wrap around the tassel, you're going to grab the yarn uncut and create a loop like so. Place this onto the tassel and hold onto the loop on one end with your thumb. With the side of the yarn that is loose, we're going to wrap this around the entire tassel tightly, and this will make the wrap. Pull the yarn around the tassel until you have the desired amount of wrapping around the tassel. Once you have the desired amount of wrapping on there, you'll cut the yarn at about 2 inches away. With the end that is loose that you just cut, stick that piece through the loop that you've been holding onto, and you're going to pull the top loose end tight first before you pull the bottom one that is through the loop. After that, you'll pull both of them tightly. This will tie a knot under the wrapping. With the 2 loose ends, go ahead and cut any loose pieces off, and you can hide it under the tassels. Finally, to finish off, I'm going to trim the ends of the tassel to even everything out. For me, I'm just going to hold everything together and trim it across the straight edge of my hand. Be careful not to cut yourself if you choose to do it the same way that I'm doing this. You can also use tape. If you would like to use tape instead, you can tape it around to create a straight edge. And here is the finished tassel on what it looks like. And just to show you guys what it'll look like if I wrap it around a longer object, I'm going to wrap it around my phone following the exact same instructions. So wrapping around my phone 50 times. tying a piece of yarn to secure it, removing it from the object, cutting through the loop while pulling it tight to create the tassels, wrapping the tassel and hiding the loose ends, and lastly trimming the tassels. And here is the comparison between the two tassels next to the object that it was wrapped with. Hopefully this helps you guys decide what object to wrap the string or rope or yarn around to create the tassel the size that is going to be customized for your project. This concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you have any ideas or anything, please feel free to comment below. Be sure to subscribe and click that little bell button. That'll let you know whenever I post up any new videos. I will be posting a new video using these tassels here that was made in this video very shortly. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!